If you're looking for a twist on a classic pie,
well, you come to the right place.
Layers and layers of amazing apples mixed in with homemade caramel.
And of course you need some ice cream and more caramel.
That's right. Trust us, this is one bite you and your family will be very thankful for.
Totally. I'm thankful for
I'm
it.
so thankful. I've never been so thankful for a pie. So I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My thankful Loon.
Yes, thankful for apple pie, Loon.
That's right. Apple pie and caramel.
Oh,
so let's
yes.
get making this. So I'm gonna show you how to make caramel. It's fun. It's easy. There's a couple of steps. I gotta crank my
and it's delicious.
It is super
too.
delicious. There's just a few things you got to do to make it just right. So I got 2 cups of sugar here, and I've got a half a cup of water. And
that's it?
well, for starters. I mean, and then we're gonna crank this up, and I'm gonna get this, bring this to a boil. So okay,
love it.
now I'm gonna work over here like
Yes.
a little elf, and you.
Let's talk about apples.
Apples!
So we're using Granny Smith and Gala apples.
Love it.
The Granny are the green, and the Gala are these lovely red ones. And what we did first is we peeled them, and what we do next is I'm going to show you right here. So
everyone knows, but the Granny Smith are the
green ones, and then the Galas are red ones. And
Yep.
I think I showed everybody what that looked like.
I think.
Okay, so we peeled them, and now I'm going to decore it. This is the best thing ever. A corer. Did I say a decorer?
Well, that's sort of what it is.
Decor.
That's such great decorum. That's really awesome. It changes your world when you're eating apples.
Yeah, when you're trying to peel.
Get those. It's just
make
so
an
simple.
apple pie.
We've got a
Yes.
link to it in the description and in the blog.
Look at how quick that was. How simple.
It's
Simple.
amazing.
And then you drop it right out. Oh, I'll drop it later. And the way I like to cut these, because I like to go the simple route, is to use my mandolin.
Yeah. So not
I just,
everyone does this. Most people don't, but the Loon does. And so it works.
I love this mandolin.
Yeah.
So I just do this. And how fast and easy is that?
Just be sure to use the little hat.
Yes, because if you don't, then you'll forget.
Yeah.
And you'll have a nice,
it'll change the.
You don't want a finger pie.
No, you don't. You don't. A hand pie would be okay, but not a finger pie.
And then most of them are, and then you want to make sure you cut them into halves. Where did you put that knife? Oh, there you go.
There.
All right.
Careful.
Yeah. Here you go. Simple as pie.
Sometimes the little nubs at the end, I usually just kind of discard.
No. Well,
You can. No, that's right. Don't waste them, or you eat them.
Save them for the kids.
Okay.
Hold on.
Get this out of it. Don't sit there and eat all the apples.
They're good.
I know they are. Okay, I want to show you what's happening over here. Now, you see how this has come to a boil? That's good. That's what you want. Now, I'm going to turn this. I've got this on screeching hot, so I'm going to turn this down just a little bit, but you want to keep it on pretty high heat. And what you're going to do is once you reach this level, you're going to stop stirring. Don't stir, because if you continue stirring, it'll crystallize and turn into just like sugar again. So what I'm going to do is this takes a while. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes, but every little bit, I'm just going to give it like a little bit of swirling like that, a little swishing, if you will.
I'm a good swisher, too.
I mean, it becomes natural. So, and then you're going to wait for it to start to turn this beautiful amber color.
Look at that.
I know.
All right. Well, that's still doing the swishy thing. I'm going to put about... Pardon me, I've got apples going everywhere.
Oh,
I'm going to put a half a cup of the sugar in here, and I'm going to mix it all up. And then we're going to have to let them sit for about, 15 minutes?
Well, no, it's going to go about 30 minutes.
30
It sort of
minutes, okay.
what it does is just sort of brings out moisture, and it's kind of like when you're salting eggplant or something. It brings out the flavor.
Yes.
And
you get real sticky.
you get real sticky. But the amount of time it takes for that to sort of just sit and hang out in the colander, which he's going to put it in, is about the amount of time it does to make caramel. So it all works out perfectly.
That's so great.
It's really great. Okay.
All right, there we
That's
go.
great. All right, so I'm just going to sit here and swirl until we have something amber, and then we're going to really make it
I'm going to
delicious.
swirl,
And
too.
you swirl over there in your own way. Okay, so it's been about almost exactly 15 minutes, and you see
It's
how it's just that
magic.
beautiful. It is. I feel like it's science. It's science and art all coming together. So it's just that beautiful amber color. So now this is fun. So I'm going to turn off the heat. I'm a geek when it comes to stuff like this. And then, so like I said, just don't stir. I used to stir, and I'm like, why can't I make caramel? It's because I overstirred it. Now this is it's like it's like lava. This is where you have like science happening here. In a minute, it just starts to react because that's so hot. That's a 1/4 cup of unsalted butter, and then I have got a 1/2 cup of heavy cream, and it's going to just start gurgling and burbling. Burbling, that's a new technical term. Yeah, see that? Isn't that wild?
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful? And you may be thinking, wait, this isn't right. Just give it time. Just give it a couple of minutes. So, okay. So how are your apples doing over there?
You're mining your caramel.
I know. It's like, isn't it like a science project?
It is. Oh, look at how that color.
And then it doesn't take long.
Oh, lovely. All right, so my apples are still in the sugar, but I'm going to throw some other things in there with them, which will give that kind of cinnamon, that Thanksgiving feel.
Yeah, holiday, yes.
That holiday feel. So I've got a 1/2 cup of sugar, and then I've got a 1/4, or is that backwards?
That was a 1/4 cup.
Okay, and then I've got a 1/2 cup of flour.
That's a 1/3 cup.
A 1/3 cup.
He really does make this.
I try.
It's because this caramel has him.
Yeah, totally. And then I've got a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg.
There you go.
Those smell so good.
They do.
And I'm going to mix these all together.
Yeah, you're going to mix them together. We're not going to. This is going to.
Not yet. Yeah.
Not yet. So look, isn't that beautiful, Wesley? Look at that. So we need to let this just kind of.
Gulp.
I know. I could drink it right now, but it would burn. We're going to let this cool for like another 10 minutes, which is just the right amount of time that we're going to then add that to that. We're going to put it in the pie dough, and then we are going to bake.
Yeah.
Okay. I am just dying for this caramel. I love it.
I love it. I'm crimping.
So we've got our pie dough. We made it earlier.
That looks like a fake pie, or not a fake, a store-bought, but that's not.
It's not. It's the real deal.
You need to make his pie dough.
We're not showing you how to do it here, but it's so easy. If you have a food processor, it comes together like
yes.
that. And he's doing his world-famous crimping. He is such a crimper.
Yes, these fingers are made for crimping.
That should be a song. Okay, so now we've got our apples that they are just beautiful. They've oxidized a little bit, which means they've turned a little brown, but that's okay.
That's all right. We're baking them.
Normal. That's right. Okay, so you see there's some of the liquid that came out of them, and then that's good. That's perfectly normal.
And I am crimped.
You're fully crimped.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to add your wonderful, sugar spice mixture, and I'm just
sugar and cinnamon and nutmeg.
Everything nice. I'm going to use the best tools in the kitchen, and that's my clean hands.
Here, and I'm going to have this ready for you.
Okay, good. So my sous chef is ready. Thanks, Sue.
That looks great.
Oh, I know the smell. I mean, I love apple pie so much.
I love that. This reminds me of, the candied apples, the caramel apples.
Yeah, it does. That's true. That's a good thing.
Good.
Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this on. You did a great job on the crimping. I've never seen such a good crimp job. You really put a crimp in my style, I'll tell you.
All right, well, he's doing that. I'm going to put together the crumble topping. So we've got 2 teaspoons, tablespoons, 2 tablespoons of flour. And then we have 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, dugger.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you while he's doing that, this is a nice pile. It piles up nice and kind of high. But it will bake down a little bit as it bakes. Okay, keep going. Yeah. We're going to get to the really exciting part.
Okay, and then I've got 4 tablespoons of oats.
Old-fashioned
oats. And then I've got a 1/4 cup of cubed butter, cold butter.
You know what I love about those oats?
Yeah.
They're just so old-fashioned. Okay.
I like to sew them.
I do too. Sew your oats. So, all right, look at this, folks. This right here is worth the money for admission.
Wow.
So we're going to do, you could do as much as you want. I would do at least half. You want to leave some behind so you can heat it when you're serving it and let people, like you saw before, drizzle it over your ice cream. But this is just, I don't even know what to say to this. Look at that, Wesley.
I'm going to...
Yeah.
It's hot.
I know.
All right.
It's what? Okay, that's good. You did a good job.
Well, I didn't do it all.
He's using his, I didn't know if you said this, that little cutter, your butter cutter.
Yeah.
You don't have to use one of those. You can just use forks. You can even use your fingers. It's okay. You're good.
Well, well, I get so worried.
Don't worry.
You're so good at everything.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Talk about buttering. Yeah. Okay. So now this is easy. You just sprinkle it over across the top.
Yay.
And it's just that butter's is going to melt, and that cinnamon.
Whoa.
Just go ahead and just put it on.
Oh, sorry, I was crunching butter as I was.
And so we've got our oven preheated to 350 degrees. Now, okay, a couple things about this pie is that it bakes for quite a while. It bakes for 90 minutes, and we want those apples to get super soft.
Well, the baking and then the waiting for it to cool.
Yeah.
Worst moment of this pie making business.
Not to be dramatic at all. But anyway, no, give yourself some time. Again, this is one of those pies that, make it the day before the big feast. It's great. It's perfect. I already did it. Well, no, I'll do it again. Okay, so now like I said, we're going to let that go in for 90 minutes. Probably after about an hour, you're going to want to check it to make sure the crust isn't burning or getting too brown. If it is, just put some foil or a pie crust protector.
It's heavy pie.
It's a heavy pie. All right, in she goes. Oh, if you could smell this kitchen, this house, it smells like Thanksgiving.
It smells so good, y'all. All right.
Yay.
Here comes the pie.
I'm going to take this off first.
All right.
Let's show everybody. We've got this. So after about an hour, it's fighting with me. After about an hour, we put this around the edges.
Yes. It protects it from browning too much. That's hot, Chris.
Can we please have a drum roll? Dun, 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 dun.
Look at that caramel bubbling there.
Bubbling.
Oh, y'all.
Now that's the problem. It's a bubbling, and so you really ideally you should, like I said, you're so tempted to just want to eat this now, but you really should make it way in advance, like a day in advance, because if we cut into right now, it would just be all over the place.
Yes,
we would still eat it and love it. We'd burn our mouths.
I'd throw some ice cream on there to cool it down.
That's right. But we're gonna let it cool for a little while. We'll probably not. You'll see us sooner than later, and we're gonna dig in. But look at that. That's classic pie.
Yay.
It's pie time. It's high time for pie time.
I have been waiting for this for 4 hours, I feel like.
You know how like after the big Thanksgiving feast and everyone's like, oh, I can't eat a bite. And I'm usually one of those people too. And then this comes out and you're like, I'll have some.
Yep.
And then you're like, can I have seconds? Okay.
Yeah. Always room for pie.
That's right. So now, okay, so we told you you'd be seeing us sooner than later, and you're right.
Yeah, we're probably cutting into this a little too soon.
Way too soon. So this is going to be, but it's okay. I think it's just not. Show them we've made this pie. We're really perfecting it, and so we've been making it a lot lately. And we have and it's really great chilled. Let me show you what a piece looks like that's been chilled.
Here, this is the chilled piece.
It stays together perfectly. It's great for photography, I'll tell you that. And we were also surprised. It is really good chilled. It is. You think of a pie, you like it warm, but it was absolutely amazing.
All right, let's see what happens here.
The first piece is always the challenge.
You got to come over here to me.
Okay.
Oh, there you go, Chris. Oh, there you go. Got it. Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. Well,
it's all right.
We knew that was going to happen.
That's what happens with a hot pie.
I know. And then I broke the back crust a little bit.
Oh, Chris.
Here, I'm going to do another. You take that. Give me that one. And then I am going to make this one be better. You got to let it. You got the temptation to do what we're doing. You got to resist it, folks. Well, I broke that crust, Jeff.
Yeah, wow. All right.
Okay. Well, all right. We're going to keep yours. Okay. Beautiful.
It's all right. It all goes to the same place.
It does. And that's what I'm saying. You let it chill, and you're going to have much better results than we do. But
all right, throw some ice cream
on there. You need a little more.
I'm all right.
Well, I just feel like you need
I'm going to just get some ice cream.
I'm going to give you a little more apple there.
You get ready with that caramel.
Trust me, Uncle Lenny and Aunt Kay are not going to mind if you happen to have a little sloppy pie.
I don't know who Uncle Lenny is. Oh, you're just saying, there, wait, okay, there.
Beautiful, look at that. Now,
yes.
you heat up some of that extra.
Oh, and I love it how that ice cream kind of hardens on that, the caramel hardens on that ice cream.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm just going to eat this slice and that slice.
I know. See, look how pristine that is. And
there it is.
Okay.
Look at that. All right.
But I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you, warm pie.
pie.
There's nothing bad
You know
with
what you could do
that.
is you could cut that like that and then, microwave it.
All right, quit talking.
I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna start eating.
Oh, wow. Y'all.
This is the life of pie.
I gotta get that ice cream. It's already melting. All right.
Don't it?
Sorry. I got it all over my mouth.
No, you don't.
Oh, no, it felt like it.
Wow. That
What?
is delicious.
It is really good.
I'm talking
I've
about-
ruined this pie.
No, I ruined it, but
Oh, wow. That caramel, you guys. Oh, hold on.
I am in pie.
Okay. I'm gonna slurp this up. I'm gonna pick up my. Y'all. It's like this sugar thing going on right now. That the oats on the top, the crumble at the top is so delicious.
And the combination of the
caramel.
caramel with the apples is like unbelievable.
Oh, you guys, sorry.
Go in for another. I'm gonna go in for another. They're bearing with us, you guys. It's been a day of pie, I'll tell you that.
That's 10,000% Loon approved. Right there.
I am right there with you, Loon. You guys, this pie is amazing. If you serve it like this, it's so good warm. Just know it's gonna be a little messy. And
That crust is good too.
the crust is so good. Make the crust. You can serve this chilled. You can make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them. And we love you. And
I'm in heaven.
Leslie is in pie heaven. So bye, everybody.
Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.